Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I'm going to be doing my update to the I Heart 90s Project Pan. This was created by Laura, so I will have her linked in the description box, as well as the prompts and any other information you need to know. If you want to follow along with this project, the hashtag is iHeart90sPP, and there are so many other people doing this project. It's really fun to watch. I do have some exciting updates, so let's just get into it. I'm going to go down the prompt list in numerical order. This is not necessarily the order that I rolled the items in. This first prompt has been in since the beginning. It is, I will always love you, and that's for a product that's been a holy grail for a long time. And for this prompt, I picked my Coty Airspun Loose Powder. This is definitely a holy grail for my oily skin. I was really close to hitting my goal last time. I would think I was only about 6 uses away from my 50 use goal. So I did roll something else in to replace this last month, but I just wanted to update you guys on my usage. I actually used this powder 15 more times, and that's just because I was using it because I love it. And then I was like, oh, I could be using another powder right now to get use out of something else. I was like, I don't have to be using this if I don't, if I want to choose a different one. So that just shows how much I love it. So I used this powder 15 times this month with a total of 57 uses. So I definitely surpassed my goal. The next item is something I rolled in last month, and the prompt was clueless. A product that you were clueless on how to apply when you first got into makeup. I rolled in my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper, and I got 15 uses out of this. I have to say, this is already struggling. I did manage to get a wing today, so I am going to keep this in. It's like really... it is struggling for sure. The next prompt was Beverly Hills 90210, and that was your most expensive product. I rolled in my most expensive foundation, and that is the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. My original goal was to use this, I think it was 50 times, but when I realized I was getting so close to finishing it, I changed it to a goal of empty. You can see where I'm at here. I used it 25 times to get down to here from last month, and that is a total of 40 uses. At this rate, I know that I'm going to finish this next month, which is a little bittersweet, but I'm excited to have another foundation out of my collection. The next prompt was Saved by the Belle, and this is a product that helps your makeup last longer. I had rolled in my Milani Make It Last setting spray, and I was so close to finishing this. This was where I was at last month, and I only had to use it 3 more times to hit empty. I really love this product, and I definitely will be repurchasing the full size. And in total, this mini lasted me 43 uses. The next prompt was Beanie Babies, and I had to find a product that reminded me of my favorite Beanie Baby, which I picked the Sly Fox. So cute. I found a shade in my Milani Soft and Sultry eyeshadow palette called Foxy Lady. This is what it looked like last month after 18 uses. I was so close to hitting pan, and I'm happy to report only after 2 more uses I did hit that pan. So I have a total of 20 uses on this eyeshadow, and I will be rolling it out. The next product was from the prompt Goosebumps, and I had to find a spooky themed item. I chose my Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Midnight. And if you saw my recent Declutter Empties haul video, I decided to declutter this Super Shock because it is just not working for me, to keep it blunt. I'm just not excited to reach for it. And of course it's falling apart on me. I could revive it with Duraline, but I just don't want to. And I know that it's just going to sit in my collection and not get used even if I attempt to revive it. So I'm just going to declutter it and roll a new prompt in. The next prompt was Tamagotchi, and that's a product that does not last a long time. I decided to roll in my Colourpop Lippy in the shade Topanga, because I have to reapply this throughout the day. It doesn't stay on my lips. It is a really beautiful shade. I'm wearing it today. Here are my line markings, and this is after 7 uses, which I'm pretty proud of, but my goal is to empty it, so I have a long ways to go. The next prompt was gel pens, and I had to find a product that was pastel in the packaging or the product. And I rolled in my brand new Colourpop Heart blush in the shade Let's Dance. This is what it was looking like last month. Obviously, it was untouched. My goal was to use this 15 times, and I actually used it 20 times. I am wearing it today. I have to be super careful about it because it's a very pigmented product, but I think you can tell there is starting to get a little dip in there. I'm really glad that I rolled this in so I could get a feel for the formula, and of course it's fun to use your new items, but I'm also happy to roll this out and get a new prompt. Second to last one was inflatable furniture. I had to find a product that was lightweight or airy, and I rolled in my number 7 Airbrush Away primer. And I finished this guy. This took 20 uses to use up, which, I mean, that is quite a bit of use for a sample. And I do enjoy this. So I would consider repurchasing this in the future if I'm in need of a smoothing, like blurring primer. The very last prompt I was working on was Dunkaroos, and I had to find a food themed product. And I chose my Tower 28 lip jelly in the shade Cashew. I was really close to hitting my goal of empty last month, and I'm really happy to say that this is completely done. So my line was at the very bottom of the washi tape. It might be hard to see this, but I scraped this sucker. I even took the stopper out, and I just cannot get any more product. It took me 13 more uses to completely scrape this out, which brings me to a total of 48 days. And each day I reapplied this at least 2 or 3 times. So you can do the math, but I just count one day as one use. I've said this in the past, I'm not a lip gloss person, but when I finished this, I was missing it, which shocked me. I just really liked the feeling of just reapplying it throughout the day. My lips never got dry. And yeah, I might repurchase this after I finish my other lip gloss in my collection. I really liked it. If you have any shade recommendations, leave them down below. Again, this is Cashew, and I know they have like other shades like coconut, pistachio. Yeah, just leave your shade recommendations below. I started this project off working on 8 items, but because I was so close to my goal on a couple of these, I rolled in 2 extra items. So I'm not going to be rolling in replacements for those. I'm just gonna go back to 8 products, but I have quite a few to roll in. The only items that I'm continuing working on are my liquid liner, the foundation, and my Colourpop lippy. So I can roll in 5 new prompts. So I'm just gonna pull up my Pretty Random app, clear my history, and go 1 through 40. If I re-roll a prompt that I've already worked on, I'm just gonna roll again. 29. 29 again. 8. 14. 24. I already rolled. That was Tamagotchi. 25. 26. And then the last one is 12. Did I just roll too many? How many did I need? 5? Okay, I'm gonna go pick my products and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I have my products. That was a lot harder than I expected it to be. I got number 29, which is Cowabunga, a beach themed product. And I'm going to roll in my Colourpop blush Stix in the shade Rum Runner. This has beautiful hibiscus flowers on the packaging, and that just reminds me of Hawaii, which reminds me of the beach. I've never used this. Here's the shade. It's beautiful, and this is how much product I have. My goal will not be to finish this. Not as pigmented as I thought. Look at that glow. My goal will be to use this 10 times. I'm panning a lot of blushes, people, okay? The next was number 8, Thelma & Louise. I had to find a duo product. And I'm going to roll in my Catrice Prime and Fine Contour Palette. I hit pan in this last year, and I want to now hit pan in the powder side. I really enjoyed using this contour powder in my eyebrows, so I might go back to do that. But yeah, my goal is to work on the powder and hit pan. The next was number 14, Friends, a product you took a break from, but you went back to. And I'm gonna roll in my Benefit Boi-ing Cakeless Concealer. I absolutely love this concealer, and I took a break from it because I am panning a concealer in my Partners in Cream project. But I'm so close to finishing that, so I'm gonna need another concealer in my life, and I love this. I miss it, so I'm gonna roll it in. You can't really tell where the product is. There is a window right there, but I don't know how accurate that is. My goal will be to finish it. I have a lot of use on this, and I'm really curious how long this will take. The next number was 25, Pokemon. I had to find a product that reminded me of my favorite Pokemon. That was an easy choice because my favorite Pokemon is Eevee. She always has been. I picked this Milani Soft Focus Glow just because the color of it reminded me of Eevee, and it's soft focus, and Eevee looks like she would be really soft. So my goal will be to use this 20 times because I can mix this in with my foundations, but I'm not going to want to do that every day. So 20 times is the goal. Next was 26, Pogs, a product I used a couple times, but you haven't gone back to since. And I'm rolling in a lip gloss. It's my only other lip gloss in my collection. It's my Tori Belle 24 Karat lip gloss. This does have gold flecks in there, but when you wear it on your lips, it's not super noticeable. But this is going to be a test if I enjoy lip gloss in general now, or if it's just that Tower 28 lip gloss that I like. So my goal will be to finish this. And the last number I got was 12. That is the Lion King, a Black-owned brand. I picked my Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Mask. This is brand new. I haven't opened it yet, but I did go through a whole tub of this. So I know I enjoy it, and my goal is to finish it. That's it for my update. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know down below if you are participating in this project. I think the prompts are so fun and I'm just really enjoying it. So thank you, Laura, again for creating this. If you enjoy panning and makeup content and you're not subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to do that so you don't miss another video from me, and I'll see you in the next one.